We honestly didn't think the show was gonna get sold. So we just thought this was like a little side job we were doing.
What?
We were like, our lives are not that interesting. Like this is not, no one's gonna watch this.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Lauren Conrad, former reality star, fashion entrepreneur. What have we got?
This is a Hugo Spritz.
A Hugo Spritz.
Yeah,
it
I'm
looks
very
lovely.
excited. Cheers.
I love a Hugo Spritz.
I know. Yeah, I just discovered them last summer and I was like, this is delightful.
Oh, this is like too delightful.
I know. No, I know, you gotta be careful.
I know, exactly. We're in Naro in Rockefeller Center. I'm curious about the pre-Laguna Beach years of your life. There's not a lot out there about your childhood. Like, how did you grow up before the cameras show up at your high school?
I feel like I had a pretty typical childhood. My dad was an architect. My mom was a stay-at-home mother, took care of 3 kids, younger brother and a sister. Yeah. My brother and sister still live 10 minutes away from me.
Okay, so kind of a regular childhood.
Yeah.
MTV decides, oh, maybe Laguna Beach would be a cool place to do a show.
Yeah.
You tell a story that you were outside and they spotted you.
Yeah, I was
with
out.
Lo?
Yes, I was outside with Lo.
Your friend.
We were ditching class and we set off a car alarm and we thought we were gonna get caught. So we were like yelling at each other, trying to turn it off, and we couldn't find the keys. And that's when we met one of our producers.
Like they walk over and
Yes.
go, you're the people that I need.
He was like, we would love to talk to you.
No matter how crazy it got this year, I could always count on Lo.
Did you know what you were getting yourself into?
No. To be fair, I think that everyone working on this show was sort of like making it up as they went along.
How much of it was scripted? Like how many
I
times
never-
were you told to say lines or not?
In Laguna, the only lines I was given, so I did the intro.
Yeah,
For
you were
every
the
episode.
narrator.
So that was a script I was given, obviously, and we would sometimes negotiate on lines. I'd be like, well, I don't feel great saying that, or but I mostly stuck to the script.
But nobody was telling you in those shoots, like, you have to be mad at Kristen or something.
No.
Yeah.
No, I think honestly, I think there was a lot of editing. There's a lot of like long pauses and music and like, in the beginning, I think they were like, we'll film it all and we'll figure out what to do.
And it's your senior year of high school, which is kind of crazy.
Yes and no. They didn't film at our school at all. So I was in school, it was normal. And then we filmed a few days out of the week. But we honestly didn't think the show was gonna get sold. So we just thought this was like a little side job we were doing.
What?
Yeah, we didn't, well, I was told, we didn't think it was gonna air. We were like, our lives are not that interesting. Like this is not, no one's gonna watch this.
And then millions and millions
yeah.
of people watch you.
Yeah.
Ah, that must have been so bizarre.
It was very surreal. I don't think anybody understood how our lives were gonna change.
How did it change?
I think I pretty quickly realized like I wasn't gonna have a typical college experience.
You were in college when it comes out, right?
Yeah, I was only at school 4 days out of the week in San Francisco. And so I lasted about a semester and I was like, this is too difficult to keep up with. So I ended up moving back to Orange County, transferring to a school there. I was trying to figure out where I was gonna go from there. And then Adam DeVello, one of our producers from Laguna, offered me The Hills. So then I was like, okay, I'll just keep it going.
This is my chance to make it all happen in the one city where they say dreams come true.
Did you want to do reality TV for a long time, or did you see it as a temporary thing?
It was always a temporary thing for me.
Okay. So why do The Hills then? Why like say, okay, now I'm gonna do another one?
Well, I was in it, right? Like so much had changed. I was already felt very much in the spotlight. And I was like, okay, I could do this for a couple more years.
Did you see the opportunity too?
Yes.
You must have. Like
Yes.
this is visibility, this is you, and you're trying to get into fashion.
Yes. And that was always my goal. And it was funny, when I signed with my agent, I went into his office and he was like, so you wanna be like an actress? Because that's what everyone would do. They would do,
right, of course, reality
And I
to
said, I
act.
don't wanna be an actress, I wanna be a fashion designer. And he was like, okay, we can try.
Yeah.
But it was like a funny idea at the time because people weren't really doing shows and then turning them into brands. It was like kind of a newer concept.
Hey Heidi, how are you, darling? I'm standing outside with Jordan, Adrina, and Brian. Can you get us in? Seriously?
On The Hills, you start out with Heidi, right? Who's your good friend in the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm treading lightly here.
Yeah, I see that and I appreciate you.
I want to forgive you, and I want to forget you.
I'm wondering why you left the Hills.
Yeah, I was done. I had done it for years. I was just in a place where I was, like I said, it was always meant to be temporary. I was ready to like step into the next chapter and do what I really wanted to do.
Okay. I wondered too if it had to do with the Heidi stuff or any of that, or
I didn't do well being in the public eye in that way. It's really hard, and it was really difficult during that time because paparazzi culture was crazy. Like we had people camped outside our home 24/7. Couldn't go anywhere. There were days where I was like, I can't leave the house today because I can't deal with this, and it's a lot.
It was also a time when people were so critical, I feel like.
There was a lot of talk about bodies.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there you are on Laguna Beach. Well, on both shows, you're wearing bikinis.
Yes.
And they're picking you apart.
Yeah, it would be hard to go to the beach and wear a bathing suit because it was almost always a photo. They would be in bushes. They would be hiding. Even when you were like, they're not here, you were just you'd spot them somewhere.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no matter where you went.
What did that do to you?
It made me leave a show. But yeah, it messes with you. I was always like, this is temporary. I can do hard things for a little bit. And then when it got too much, I was like, okay, you did it.
Redemption.
You say in the special, the 20-year special Laguna Beach reunion, you say that you were insecure when you were shooting in the beginning.
Yeah.
And what teenager is not insecure, so it makes sense. But can you talk more about that?
Yeah, like most 18-year-old girls, I was very insecure. I was still figuring out who I was. 18 is hard. And then to film yourself at 18 and know like this might hang around for a while is hard because I think of all the like silly things you say and do in a day, and then to do it at such a young age, like half the things I say, I'm like, what? Who is that?
Is it hard for you to watch now?
I had to rewatch it to do this special because I'm an executive producer and helped craft a lot of it, and it was not enjoyable. I won't ever do it again.
You won't ever watch again?
I don't think so.
What if your kids one day want to see it?
I don't think they're going to want to.
Your boys are 6 and 8, right?
Yeah, they're little.
So
they don't understand what like reality television is. They watch cartoons.
That's good.
Yeah.
I wonder about those years after you leave the Hills.
Okay.
It seems like you're trying a bunch of things. I think you started your own fashion line at first.
I've had a few lines actually.
Yeah.
I started a very short-lived line before Kohl's that actually led me to the Kohl's opportunity.
What happened with the short-lived line?
We're gonna chalk it up to a learning experience. I went in, I was still in school. Like I was still figuring things out, and it was kind of a smaller scale. It was sort of limited, and I learned so much. It was like a crash course, but it just wasn't the right fit. But one of the people I knew through that ended up introducing me to Kohl's.
Okay.
So it needed to happen in order for me to land.
Everybody shops at Kohl's.
Yeah.
Is that though maybe more of your an audience that you could really reach? Like maybe that's where a lot of millennial moms at that point are starting to
I
shop?
think so. I love that it's accessible.
You meet your husband on kind of a setup situation.
Yes, yeah. So my husband went to law school with one of my girlfriends, and she brought him to a big dinner we were doing on Valentine's Day. He grew up in Orange County. He's 6 years older than me, so we didn't really have any overlap, but we did have, I worked in a surf shop, and one of the girls I worked with was dating a drummer in his band. He was in a band for years. So when I was 16, I went to one of his concerts and we met. But the funny thing is, this is crazy. The girl I worked with had sent me a couple photos of him, and she was like, this guy's so cute, and like, whatever. Also, I'm like, I'm 16, he's 22.
Yeah, at that point,
yeah, she was
6
like,
years
yeah, it felt bigger there. It's nothing now, but she had sent me a couple photos of him that had gotten saved onto my computer. My husband last year was going through my computer, helping me organize all my photos, and in all of my high school photos, there is randomly like 2 photos of him.
Whoa.
Which I was like, do you think I'm crazy now? Like, have I been stalking you?
That's so,
Isn't that
but
funny?
that's so cool that you
weird.
had met all those years before.
I like sat quietly for it. I was like, I'm gonna let him spiral on this for a minute because this looks really weird. And it's very funny.
I mean, you liked the band, right?
I went that one time. No,
And you
I just
thought he
knew
was
because
hot.
I knew. I mean, he was hot, yeah. But I just knew his best friend, who's still his best friend.
And it sounds like you guys, you hit it off when you
Yeah,
met
it was quick.
again, when you're older. It was quick. How is motherhood?
It's fun. It's crazy and messy and great. I love it. I will say that I love the ages we're at now They're a little easier. Like I think the first few years are hard. Were hard for me because they were so dependent on me for everything. But now they're a little more independent, and like I'm just really enjoying them as people.
Yeah.
Like they're funny and smart,
Yes.
and like I just love hanging out with my kids.
You're back in Laguna Beach too. So you're raising them where you grew up.
Yeah,
That's got to be special.
It's really cool.
In the Laguna Beach reunion special, you have this moment where you sit and talk with Kristen on the beach.
We have never had a conversation on camera, just the two of us. Are you ready?
No.
You talk about if you had never done this, if they had never showed up at your high school in Laguna Beach, MTV,
Yeah.
what would your life be? Do you remember that conversation?
Yeah, I always say I think I would have. I definitely wouldn't have had my own line. Like that was an opportunity that came because of the show. I hope I would have ended up in fashion. I love working in fashion. It's so
Could
much
have happened a different way, maybe? You don't think
I
so?
don't think they just give those out, no.
Right.
No, I wouldn't have the same opportunities, like no question. But I think I would have been in the same industry. I would have loved to have been able to move back to Laguna and raise my kids. So I hope it would have looked sort of similar.
Can we do a rapid fire round?
We can.
You're rubbing your hands together like you're ready.
Let's do it.
Fashion style from Laguna Beach that you would bring back now.
I mean, I never let go of my Uggs. It might be the same pair, by the way. Like, I've had those forever.
Favorite reality TV show you're watching now?
I don't watch reality TV.
Interesting. Advice you would give to your younger self?
I think I wish I would have been kinder to myself. I was really hard on myself and just always like second guessing. But I think it's pretty typical when you're growing up. But being a teenager is hard, being on television is hard. Like, it's gonna be okay.
Best thing about your life right now?
I have so much love in my life. I have a great family. I feel very, very grateful.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers. Lauren, thank you
Yeah,
so much.
thank you for having me. Giving me a reason to have a Hugo.